What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon White. And in this episode, we're going to be rounding up some sages, and we left off in Castelia City, you know, the place with the airport and all that stuff, because we need to get into Chargestone Cave, and that's the easiest way to do it. The easiest access, so that's where we're starting off here. And before we head in there, I'm just gonna reorder my party a little bit, just give Zebstrika that lucky egg. Why not? We're gonna run into a couple of battles in here. We actually have to battle some Team Plasma peeps and such. So, before I forget here, as we enter the cave, let's get our Max Repel on, because I don't feel like battling 8 million Joltix and Ferroseeds and such. So you're going to want to go down the stairs here, and he's a little bit difficult to find if you don't know exactly what you're looking for. It actually took me a while the first time, so go down the stairs again, and let's go around here. I always forget that you have to like push these things out of the way. How did I use up a Max Repel already? That was like 30 seconds of Max Repel time, if that. Alright, let's push this out of the way. There we go. And he should be down in the lower portion of this, if I remember correctly. There he is, okay. So we're going to go up and talk to him. Bronius, when I saw you in Castelia, I did not care about your existence here in the Chargestone Cave. Getsus tested your ability. Once more, we will test you to learn what it is you are. Team Plasma, come out from the shadows. Where the hell did you guys come from? Bronius of the Seven Sages, I will bring this kid down, so you don't have to fight them both at the same time. It's not going to be a double battle. It's going to be one-on-one. So, just 2 battles. This guy's going to start off with a Watchdog, you know, signature Team Plasma shit, nothing else. So, yeah, it's going to be a level 63. I got my Zebstrika out here, and I'm just going to go for a Thrash, because I don't feel like taking a butt-ton of recoil damage. And, crap, he survives with just a little tiny bit of HP, and he's going to go out into his Scrafty at level 63, and Scrafty has pretty decent defenses, so as you can see there, Thrash really didn't do anything at all to Scrafty. It doesn't even do half. So he goes for the Rock Climb, and that's a normal type move, so that doesn't do too much. And the third Thrash there, you know, I'm confused, and Scrafty still isn't dead, but both of his Pokemon are down to like just a sliver of HP, so should probably switch out here, because I'm just going to end up killing myself out of confusion, because that is what I do when I'm confused. It's like a 95% chance I'm going to hit myself, and on the switch, he's going to go for the Focus Punch. Oh my gosh, and he's going to hit that. Stab base 150 power, and Superior takes that kind of, sort of nicely. He does have pretty good defense, so I guess I got lucky that I switched out to the right Pokemon there. And we're able to finish off Scrafty, and Watchdog's going to come back in. He doesn't really have any health left, so we'll go for the Aerial Ace. That'll finish him off as well, and of course, that's the time when we get a crit, because that makes the most sense. Man, I swear, it's like clockwork. I get crits when there's no HP left, really, and I miss Will-O-Wisp at the worst possible times in competitive battles. That's just how my life works, man. So now we have another Team Plasma grunt to face, and hopefully this one goes a little bit easier than the other one. So, just going to start off with Leopard, or Liepard, however you want to say it. And I still have my Zebstrika out here, and I'm pretty certain that Thrash is going to be able to take this thing out. Its defenses are even lower than Watchdog, and it was 1 level lower, so yeah. Thrash takes it out. Zebstrika is going to grow up to level 71, and Garbodor is going to be next. I'm going to switch out here. I know I can't kill it in 1 hit with Thrash. I might not even be able to kill it with 2 hits with Thrash, so if I don't get the 3-turn Thrash, I'll be in trouble. So I'll just go out into Seismitoad. That's the safe thing to do. And yeah, I got like 9 levels on this thing. I'm going to Earthquake it. Super effective, and Garbodor goes down without too much of a fight, too much of a problem, and it turns out that she has another Leopard. Awesome. So I'm just going to keep Seismitoad out here, and it's going to go for the Sucker Punch. I'm not really worried about that, because I'm going for the Drain Punch, and yeah, that's going to kill Leopard. Down it goes, and I get 100% of the health that I just lost from Sucker Punch back with that Drain Punch. So that's that. Yeah, their plans are kind of foiled here, huh? Okay, so now we talk to him again. Bronius, The Pokemon of our Team Plasma are also fighting for their trainers. It was so obvious that I overlooked it. Thank you for reminding me of that. Here, I'd like you to take this. And he's going to give you TM69. Haha. Rock Polish. And that's good for Pokemon like, well, I was going to say Tyrantrum, but yeah, he's not in this generation. But I've seen Tyranitar use Rock Polish for some success, so it's not a bad move at all. So here comes Looker as usual, you know, doing his Looker thing, and he's gonna take Bronius into custody. I just think Bronius is an awesome name. Even I will never forgive them. Okay, and how many do we have left? A report has been received by me. Far from here, a sighting occurred of a person like N and a dragon Pokemon. We know what that is about. I must instantly go to confirm the complete confirmation of this report. I will see you again, and soon, like in Pokemon X and Y. So we've gathered all of the sages, we got them all arrested and such, and yeah, that's that. So now we're in Castelia City, and yeah, we have one thing that I want to do here. I actually wanted to go to the whatchamacallit, thingamajiggy, Royal Unova, but we're gonna have to save that for another episode because it's not the right time of day and I don't feel like messing with the clock. So we're just going to do one of the important after-game battles. And, well, I guess it's not important, but it's one of the novelty ones. So this is actually going to be one of the strongest trainers in the game, and I think this might actually be the trainer with the single highest levels. So, yeah, I have my full team here, as you can see, ready to go. This is a great place to do some training and get some money as well, because you can do this fight once a day, and like I said, the levels are very high. So this is the Game Freak building, and we're going to be challenging Game Freak Morimoto, and he has the veteran sprite there, which is pretty freaking awesome. And he's going to start off with Leopard, and we fought enough of these, but this thing is at level 75, and Zebstrika is only at level 71. So it's going to go for the Fake Out. I think it might be faster than me either way. Just because of the level difference, and it is. It's going to go for the Night Slash, it's going to be Stab, and thankfully no crit there, or I could have been dead. But I'll go for the Wild Charge, and yeah, it does a lot of damage, but, you know, considering how frail Leopard typically is, that's not really that much. And another Night Slash there, this time he gets the crit, and Zebstrika goes down, so that kind of is awful, because I didn't think I'd be the one losing the first Pokemon. So I'm going to go into Superior here. I know that I should be able to outspeed with Superior's fantastic speed stat, but that's not the case. He actually outspeeds me, and he goes for the Grass Knot. And I don't know why he went for the Grass Knot there. It's not very effective, but yeah, Night Slash would have done a lot of damage, you know. And he has a pretty good chance of a crit. So, but nonetheless, Leaf Blade takes out Leopard, and finally it goes down. That thing was just a pain in the ass. Now he's going to bring out Simisear. And I'm going to go for the Rock Slide here with Archeops. That's going to be super effective, and I was able to outspeed him so he can't hit me and bring me down, you know, below the defeatist point. So, yeah, he has all three of the monkeys, by the way. So now he's going to bring out Simipour, which is the water type. So, since Zebstrika is dead, the best thing that I have that I could possibly do against this thing is to bring out Superior. And that's, yeah, pretty much it. This thing's at level 75, so, you know, clean 5 levels higher than me. But I do outspeed it, go for the Leaf Blade, and that's not quite enough to take it out. And it turns out that this thing is holding a Papaya Berry, so once its HP reaches a certain level, its special attack increases, and that's exactly what happened there. For some reason, it didn't go for a special attack. That looked like Payback. So that, I don't know. I mean, it did a lot of damage because it did move second, but if it went for like something like Ice Beam, I would be dead pretty much instantly. He goes for the full restore there, and it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to keep Leaf Blading, and that's exactly what happens. And yeah, Simipour goes down, and that sucks and all that stuff. So now I'm going to bring out Archeops for Swoobat. And Swoobat is a Psychic and Flying type. You don't see a lot of these, even in game, but yeah, it's at level 75, so I was hoping that I could outspeed with Archeops, but I guess the level difference is just too much. And Swoobat's just naturally fast anyway. So he goes for the Psychic, he gets the special defense drop, but he doesn't bring me down below half HP, so Defeatist is not activated. Rock Slide takes out this Swoobat in one hit, and Archeops is going to grow up to level 71 because of that, which is awesome sauce. And Zebstrika is going to be coming out next, so he has a Zebstrika of his own, which is pretty cool, and we know pretty much all the moves that it can do, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to bring out Seismitoad, and the most this thing can do is Thrash or Stomp or something, so he actually is going to go for the Flame Charge here just to raise his speed. Maybe he was worried about not being fast enough, I don't know, but if you look at the level on this thing, 77, that is one high-leveled Pokemon, and judging by how slowly his health bar went down from that Earthquake, I would venture a guess to say that he may have almost just survived that, which is kind of crazy. Seismitoad grew up to level 72 after that, which is cool. Cool beans. And Simisage is going to be the last monkey, and I'm pretty sure this is his last Pokemon as well. So I'm going to go into my Chandelure and get him some action. I should be able to kill him in one hit there if I can survive the crunch. It's going to be super effective, and yes, I do survive. Not by a lot, 73 HP, and Flamethrower, that should undoubtedly get rid of this thing, and yes, it does. Simisage goes down. And that's going to be it for Morimoto, and yeah, that's just one powerful, powerful trainer. So, as you can see there, you get like 6,000 in cash. If you want to use an amulet coin, you'll make, 12,000, which is pretty good. But with Lucky Egg usage, you can get a lot of experience from this battle, so I just wanted to show off that little Team Rocket thing, too, so that's pretty cool. I love this music. It's one of my favorite all-time Pokemon theme musics. But that's pretty much all we have to do here. So we're actually going to be heading out to Opelucid City to explore east of the city where we were not able to before. So we will be back to Castelia City later to do the Royal Unova. But let's head out to Opelucid City. Alright, coming out of the Pokemon Center here, I got everybody all healed up and such, because I took a pretty bad beating in the last battle with Morimoto there in Castelia City. So, to the east, yes, Route 11, we haven't been here, and that's because there's not really anything that we could do. This is actually going to lead eventually over to, what the hell is the name of that town? Lacunosa Town, and the reason that I'm going this way, back to Lacunosa Town, even though we've been there already, is because that'll lead us back over towards where the giant chasm is, and we can explore the routes along the way, and eventually catch Kyurem, which will probably not be in the next episode, because we'll probably explore the giant chasm next time, but we'll probably be battling Kyurem in the following episode, so that's that. And then after that, we'll probably have like 2 episodes, and then that'll be it. So yeah, really coming down to the wire here. I know I've been saying that for like the last 10 episodes, but I don't know. Whatevs, I'm finally going to finish this series. And if only I can get my editor to work so I can finish the Metroid Prime series. I'm really upset that I had like 3 episodes left and it just will not load the footage, and I don't know what to do about it. But, alright, anyway, moving on. I'm getting a little bit off track here, a little bit off base. There's a Hyper Potion just chilling in the grass up here. So if you want that, pick that up. I figured why not. I use Hyper Potion, so... Looks like we have a Seviper here. I did not want to use a Max Repel just to go that small distance. I feel like that was kind of a waste. And of course, I run into 3 wild Pokemon on the way. Of course I do. Pawniard at level 50. That is one high-leveled Pokemon. I think it evolves at like, what, 50-something? 52 maybe? Somewhere in there. So at least you wouldn't have to train it that far if you caught one there. So... it looks like there's going to be some battles on this route, and I guess we can do a couple of those battles and see how far it gets us before we call it an episode. Now, let me see, I should probably just sort this box, or not this box, this bag full of items, but I'm kind of lazy, so I'm just going to sort through everything like that. The old-fashioned way, by just wasting time. So I give the Lucky Egg to Cryogonal there, and let's get into this battle with Talia. He's going to start off with Rapidash, and I've got Cryogonal out, so that is just a horrible matchup. Yeah, all it's going to take is one hit, and it won't even have to be a fire-type attack for it to kill me. It could probably kill me if it has Stomp or Takedown or something. So I'm going to switch out here. That's a smart thing to do. It has Flare Blitz, so Cryogonal would have been murdered by that. So I go into Seismitoad, he takes that pretty nicely. It only does about 60 HP, and I outspeed somehow. I guess it's just because of the level difference. I have 8 levels on this thing. And Surfer's going to take that Rapidash out, so that's nice. Cryogonal gets some experience from that, much needed experience, because I haven't really been using it a whole lot. So let's try to get Cryogonal back in here against this Cacturne coming out. I do have the type advantage. I should have the speed advantage as well. Outspeed it, go for the Ice Beam, and Cacturne cannot really stand up to that. Cacturne has pretty bad special defense, honestly. And yeah, he's going to go down, and Mantine is going to be coming out next, and with Mantine's gargantuan special defense, it's not a good idea to keep Cryogonal out. It'll take multiple Ice Beams, probably 2 or 3 at least, to kill this thing, just because it's neutral damage. And I've got Zebstrika here, able to hit on the physical side, which Mantine is pretty weak on, and not to mention Electric is, 4 times super effective on it, so Wild Charge kills the Mantine pretty easily. And we get a Leppa Berry for our troubles. That was fun. Let's see if there's somebody over here that we can battle really fast. So, yeah, we have you, and let's see what's in here. Do you have any items for us? Yahoo! There's an awful lot of nothing around here, isn't there? What is the point of this place? There's just nothing there. Okay. So all of these people apparently, well, not all of these people, this is the second person, but they're speaking in French. Yes. I know a little bit of French. A little tiny bit. So, it looks like she's going to have a Snover at level 65. This thing is a Grass and Ice type. I guess that's an okay matchup for Cryogonal. This thing likes to attack on the physical side, but I'm trying to not let it attack at all. It is unevolved, so Flash Cannon, which is going to be super effective, should be enough to take it out. And it is indeed. So, yeah, down goes the Snover, and Cryogonal averts a potential crisis there from perhaps a Woodhammer or something. So it looks like there's some items that we can get, and a place for Waterfall and stuff, and a place to surf down here at the south part of the route. So we have some exploring to do, but I'm going to save it for next time, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It sure helps out a lot. I will see you next time for episode number 66. Until next time, game on.